Hi everyone, it's Danielle for Longfield Gardens, and today I want to share with you how to plant lily bulbs. And lilies are beautiful summer blooming bulbs that come in a variety of sizes, colors, and scents. There are Oriental lilies that smell heavenly and have bold star-shaped flowers, Asiatic lilies that come in a rainbow of bright colors, face upward and have no scent at all, Trumpet lilies that are tall and dramatic, and OT lilies that are a cross between the Oriental and Trumpet lilies. And these carry the best qualities of each parent, with the coloring of the trumpets and the fragrance of the Oriental lilies. Now, there are even more varieties than what I've mentioned here, but the great thing is that no matter what variety of lily you're planting, we basically plant them all the same way. So lilies are planted in either the fall or the spring, and they can be planted immediately upon receiving them. They're cold hardy in zone 4 through 9, and they can really be planted as soon as the soil can be worked. So what we want to do first is select a planting site that receives full sun and has well-draining soil. And lilies can tolerate a bit of shade, but they will put on their best floral show if you can give them at least 6 hours of sun a day. So once you've selected your planting site, you want to plant the lily pointy side up, root side down, and you want it to go into the ground 6 inches down and 6 to 8 inches apart from one another. So I've already loosened the soil in this area down to a depth of about 10 inches. That just helps aid in drainage. So now I'll just go ahead and dig my holes. So I have my grandma's trowel here, which I know is 6 inches long. So I just want to go down into the ground 6 inches. And once I'm down 6 inches, I'll plant my lily, pointy side up, root side down. And then I'll cover it back up with soil. And what's really great is to plant lilies in groups of 3 or more. They'll really stand out in the garden that way. So once I have all my lilies planted in an area, I'll go ahead and mulch that area up. That just helps retain moisture and also helps suppress weeds. And at this point, if my soil was very dry, I would give it a good drink. But my soil here stays pretty moist, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that step. Instead, I'll wait until the foliage emerges to start watering. And it's really only about 2 to 4 weeks until you see that foliage emerge from the ground. You can watch the foliage grow. It's really a wonderful plant to watch because it just grows so fast. And then finally it'll bloom for you in a few short months. Now let's fast forward a bit and say that our lilies are all done blooming in the garden. All you want to do is go ahead and remove just the spent bloom head, but you want to leave the foliage there in the garden to die back naturally. It will yellow and it will start to even brown there in the fall, and at that point you can cut the whole thing down to about 1 inch from ground level. And in zones 4 through 9, it is cold hardy, so it will come back for you next year. You don't have to do anything. Just leave it there in the garden and it will multiply over the years for you as well. So you'll really have more and more lilies to enjoy as the years go on. Well guys, I sure hope all of these lily tips were helpful. And from all of us here at Longfield Gardens, happy gardening. Bye.